Hello my beauties. Mwah. Sending you some love on a Sunday. And I thought just now, gosh, it's been so long since I went live on my Facebook page, so I wanted to say hi to all of you out there. And I also thought I haven't really shown you where I live, so I thought I'd give you a little glimpse of where I am. These beautiful trees and the mountains all around. I'm completely surrounded by mountains here on three sides, apart from the sea, which is over there. And then this is my gorgeous house behind me. This is where I live. This is our garden. That actually was a helicopter pad, I believe, at one point. And you can hear the birds singing and the cuckoos. It's been glorious. So I hope you're all doing really well. And those of you that are in really cold places right now, I'm sending you loads of sunshine and warmth, look, because you need it. And we've been very blessed here. It's just been warm. I've been sunbathing almost every day, actually, and it's only February. Hello, beautifuls. Thanks for joining me. So did you see that? Look, my house, for those of you that haven't seen. So I just wanted to kind of reach out my arms, my love, my inspiration to all of you, because there's been so much stuckness and uncreativity and feelings of helplessness going on, and just quiet, lots of quiet. It's been winter for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, and I know we get, you know, the carrot is dangled with the light at the end of the tunnel that someday soon we might be able to travel, but there's a whole bunch of horrible conditions and possible restrictions around that, so it's not really that light, is it? So I just wanted to shed some light on all of that from my perspective. And I want to make you aware, or to bring your attention to the stuff of the universe that is non-material. And scientists tell us that 4% of what we see, hear, connect to, and this reality on this density, only 4% of all reality is actually matter. That's a whopping 96% of something else. That's not this solid stuff here, what we can touch, this stuff right here. And we think that what is solid and material confines us and defines us. Well, my friends, it really, really doesn't. I watched this program last night, it's called The Universe, and scientists are trying to catch particles of dark energy flowing through the center of the earth. They know it flows through all matter particles, and they're trying to catch it so that they can understand what that is. In fact, 73% of our universe is made up of dark energy, and they're trying to capture it to discover what dark energy is and what is this stuff that really most of the universe is comprised of. And that's not just the universe, but that's us. We're part of that creation. Right? It's something untangible, something that they don't understand, and they can't. They've been underground in the earth for 2 years with these enormous machines trying to capture dark energy that flows through every single particle, just to try and understand what it is that we're doing here and trying to understand what dark matter is. Now, this stuff is fascinating. So I'm like going, okay, I know we're not all solid. We know we're not all solid. And yet that's what we bang our heads against when we hit our heads against a wall, a brick wall, metaphorically or even physically, going, I want things to change. So what if we influence that which is non-material? What if we influence this superconscious stuff? We know it's superconscious because it's literally everything is created because of it or from it. It's the universe's expansion, and we can't understand it with our little conscious minds yet, but there's a part of us, and knowing that is also that superconsciousness, that is absolutely the superconsciousness, like the receiver for the superconsciousness, the connector to that, and the transmitter for that. That's what our pineal gland does. And so what if we bring ourselves into connection with that within us, which is the superconsciousness of the universe, and understands it, and we co-create with it. So that's a bit like if you want to, it's a bit like getting in a lift and deciding which floor you want to get out on. You could get out on the third floor of this third dimensional dense reality where there's a lot of issues and problems, and some of them seem insurmountable, or you can just get in the lift of your own awareness and go up to the place where absolutely anything is possible and that potential exists. And you can create there, you can set up office there, you can communicate and collaborate. And so what would you communicate? What would you collaborate and co-create with the superconsciousness of the universe? Because it's not that difficult. First of all, it's just that energy is the vibration of unconditional love, by the way. It's not a logical solution. It's an unconditional solution where the conditions are non-existent. There is no conditions to your creativity. There is no conditions to what you can be or do or have. It's unlimited. It's unconditioned. It is given, and you can receive it, and you can transmute it, create with it, and give back with it. This is the substance. This is the superconscious substance of the universe and you. And having that unconditional love inside of yourself, having the heart to say, I want to create something that is full of unconditionality. I want to create something that is open and unrestricted and loving and is for the highest good of myself and all beings. I want to create a world, from a real deep, heartfelt desire that you want to create something. And communicate that to your superconsciousness. And a real simple way of doing that, this is like, it sounds too good and too simple to be true. But let me tell you, you keep doing this and you do it with practice, and you'll find your way there. Because first of all, you have to believe that it's possible, and you have to access that part of you that knows. So take a breath. Take a breath. Here's the superconsciousness entering your body right now with this breath, inspiring you for something much higher than yourself. Sorry, my battery's low. Receive that inspiration. Get connected. Hello, superconsciousness of me. Hello, superconsciousness. You could call it divine consciousness, oneness consciousness, creative source, creative substance, whatever words you want to use, whatever resonates and works for you. Hello, superconsciousness of me, of the universe, that I am. And you are literally, you're making contact, you're opening a door, you're welcoming in something to communicate back with you, so that you can be in co-creation and collaboration with something way beyond the confines and the limitations that seem to be on our world at present. And what we create there in that quantum field, in that quantum reality, that fathomless infinite potential, what we seed with our desires, what we seed with our hearts and our tummies and our wombs and our minds, what we're asking for, what we're offering, gets heard and gets responded to when we stay open, we stay in tune, we stay in that communication. And as we exist more and more in that higher consciousness, in that unconditionality, the more we live in that reality, the more solid it will appear. The more real it becomes for you. We're having a quantum reality consciousness shift on this planet. And it's my observation of human nature that things generally have to get really bad to kick us out of old habits that really aren't working for us anyway, to kick us out of old systems of dependency and codependency that limit us and disempower us. And that has to get so bad and the rug pulled out from underneath our feet before we decide to make a new choice. Before we decide to say, well, you know what, I've had enough of being kicked around and told what to do and controlled and fill in the blank. I've had enough of feeling helpless. I'm going to learn to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm going to get in my own power. I'm going to change things around here. I'm going to make a difference. I am going to not just survive this, but thrive through it. You can make that choice. I know that every single one of us on this planet has the exact same ability to choose. We all have an unconditionally loving heart. We're all given a divine inspiration of breath every single moment. We all have these incredible tools at our grasp. We all have the ability to connect and to completely collaborate with the super divine consciousness. But not everybody chooses to. Right? I want you to imagine, what kind of life would you have if it was unlimited? What would you love to create and bring into reality for yourself and for others in this world? And I encourage all of us to put our focus, our vision, our conversations, our words, our heart, our beliefs, our feelings and nurturing abilities into this new co-creation. There's no better thing to do right now. The potential for new creation is just, it's everywhere. I mean, there's a void. There's a huge absence of creativity happening with so many people feeling disabled and, disconnected in this lockdown situation, in this pandemic situation. And it's just a story, really. It's just a story, and we don't have to buy into it. It doesn't have to be our reality. You can create your own heaven on earth, and I'll join you there. And in fact, we'll all do it together. Let's put our energy and our focus and our heart and intentions into doing that together. It's perfect timing. It's perfect timing. There's so much substance available. There's so much potential available. It's wide open for new creation right now in this quiet lockdown time. Nothing better to do. So thank you for watching, beautifuls. And I know that my battery is going to run out any minute. And so I want to go and have a little walk before the sun sets. There's my new beautiful house. I was thinking the other day, I'll take you on a tour of it. That there is where we play boules. French boules is quite a fun thing to play. I fancy taking on the local old guys down in the village. Play them at their game. Sunshine and love to you. You hear the birds? Look at these beautiful trees. There's beauty everywhere, isn't there? There's light everywhere. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of day. Mwah. And I'll see you soon. Oh, by the way, I should, excuse me, I want to thank you because so many of you, I did a live on Thursday on my regular self-love talk show, and I talked about Self-Love Club and how amazing it is, because it really is amazing, and how you can become an influencer affiliate and basically partner with me and earn 30% on every single referral, so that we're making self-love the movement of the 20th century, or the 2020s century, 2020s decade. And because if there was ever a time when self-love was needed, it's now more than ever. So a whole bunch of you jumped onto that. You joined the Self-Love Club, and I've been getting so many messages from all of you becoming affiliates and partnering with me to share it with others and create a tidal wave of love around this planet. So I want to thank you so much, because already is building momentum, and I know this thing is going to be absolutely massive. So all of you who believe in self-love and you believe in the power of that unconditional force within you, that it can, and we can, with love, create and achieve anything on this planet, then please go check out Self-Love Club. It's on my website, taraloveperry.com, and you can just click on the button and it will take you to Self-Love Club. In fact, you're on Facebook. Just go to my Facebook page and check out the video that I did on Thursday, or you can go and join the I Love You Me community Facebook group, where I hang out with those guys loads and we do lives every week, and that's where you can get most of the information if you need it. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you quick for already generating momentum and joining in. It is so brilliant creating with you. Mwah! Sending you big love, and I'll see you soon.